Now we're going to be introducing the body scan as your relaxation and mindfulness portion of mindfulness-based stress reduction. So allow yourself to be either seated for the body scan. It's sometimes good to be seated the first time you do it, but it's not required. If you're more comfortable lying down on a mat or even on your bed, if you have a lot of pain and discomfort, that's fine too. So, for a seated body scan, you just want an erect spine, and that would be by imagining a rope coming down from the ceiling through the crown of your head, down your spine to your sits bones. So you're erect but relaxed. And if you're lying down, sometimes people like to put a pillow under their knees to protect their low back, and sometimes people even like a pillow under their head and neck. The idea is to be as comfortable as you possibly can. And as I said, if you're sitting, just allow yourself to have a straight spine but be relaxed. So let's begin to just take a couple deep breaths in and out and soften and relax the body, release any tension that you might have that you're aware of right now. And then just allow yourself to come into the present moment. Be aware of your breath, be aware of your body, and as you settle into the body scan. And first thing would be to be aware that I may be suggesting that when you focus on a body part that you may feel some sensation there. Sometimes we don't feel sensation, so don't worry about it if you don't feel anything as we go through the body parts. As you'll see, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It's whatever experience it is for you without judgment. So let's first begin to focus in and become aware of the toes on both of your feet. Awareness of your toes. Focus on your toes. Be with your toes until perhaps you feel some change in sensation or not. Be aware of the spaces between your toes. First toe all the way through to your little toe. Just be with your toes until perhaps you feel some sensation, coolness, heat, numbness, tingling, or not. Awareness now in your toes. And taking a deep breath in and releasing your toes from your awareness. Allow your awareness now to drift into the tops of your feet and be with the tops of your feet. Notice the tops of your feet until perhaps or not you feel some sensation there. And now breathing in. Exhale and release the tops of your feet and allow all your focused awareness to be with the bottoms of your feet. The arch, the heels, the pads of your feet. Just notice the bottoms of your feet. Perhaps even how they're resting against the surface, until you feel or not some sensation there. And now breathing in deeply, exhaling out and releasing the bottoms of your feet as awareness now drifts into your ankles. And just focus your awareness on your ankles, ankle bones, backs of the ankles, fronts, sides, awareness of your ankles. And taking a deep breath in. Exhale, allow your ankles to recede into the background as awareness and sensation perhaps drifts in to your calves. Feel your calves. Notice your calves. The muscles in your calves. Shin bones. How the calves are resting against the surface. And with awareness now having been felt in the calves, breathe in deeply. Exhale out and release the calves from your awareness as you allow now sensation or awareness to drift in to the knees. Kneecaps, crux of the knees, front, sides, backs. Just notice your knees. Perhaps until some sensation or not is felt there. Breathing in deeply now. Exhale and let the knees recede into the background as you allow awareness now to drift up into your thighs. And notice your thighs. Notice the way they're resting against the surface. Space between the thighs. Muscles of the thighs. Awareness, sensation perhaps in the thighs. And now breathing in deeply. Exhale and release the thighs from your awareness as you allow now awareness, sensation to drift into your hips. And just be with your hips. Notice your hip bones. Awareness of the hips. And breathing in deeply now. Exhaling out slowly, releasing the hips from your awareness, and now awareness now into the pelvic region, including the genitals and the buttocks. Just notice the entire pelvic region as you breathe with your body, and allow focused awareness to be felt there. And perhaps with sensation and awareness in the pelvic region, let's breathe in deeply now. Exhale out and release the pelvic region and allow all your focused awareness to be now in your low back. Awareness of the low back. How it's resting against the surface. Perhaps there's a space between the low back and the surface you're resting on. Just be and notice sensation awareness in the low back. We hold a lot of tension there very often. So breathing in deeply now. Releasing any tension, and let the low back drift from your awareness as you allow yourself to become aware of the middle of your back. Space between the surface and the middle of your back. Awareness of the middle of the back. And perhaps you even feel some sensation there or not. As we breathe in deeply. Exhale and let that awareness recede into the background and drift into your upper back and the backs of your shoulders as you breathe with the body and allow your awareness and sensation perhaps to be felt there. The entire back on both sides of the spine, breathing with the body. Let's breathe in together. Exhale and let the whole back recede and drift into the background, and allow your attention to be felt in your lower belly. Breathing, noticing the rise and fall of your lower belly as you allow yourself to feel some sensation there, perhaps. And now breathing into the lower belly. Exhale and releasing that part of the body from your awareness as you drift into the stomach. Awareness of the stomach. Notice your stomach. And breathing in. Releasing the stomach from your awareness as sensation drifts up into the breasts and your chest region as you breathe with that part of the body, and perhaps feeling some sensation there as you notice your heart and your lungs working perfectly for you. And breathing in deeply. Exhaling out, and awareness now drifting into the collarbone and the front of your shoulders. And awareness now with the entire torso. Perhaps feeling sensation in the entire torso. And let's now breathe in together deeply. Exhale and release the torso from your awareness, and let your attention go to the fingers on both of your hands. Notice the fingers, spaces between the fingers, front, top, side of the fingers, awareness of the fingers. Awareness now drifting into the tops of your hands, drifting around to the bottoms of your hands and your palms. As you breathe in deeply, let sensation and awareness drift away from your hands as you imagine and focus awareness coming into the wrists. Be with your wrists, your wrist bones. Sensation being felt or not in your wrists. And breathing in. Exhale and release the wrist as sensation and awareness begins now to drift up into the lower arms, your elbows, the crux of your elbows. Sensation being felt, awareness and focus of the upper arms, into your shoulders, and breathing into the body, releasing your arms from your awareness, and allow yourself to focus on your throat, swallowing, noticing the front of the throat. Be with the front of your throat until perhaps you feel sensation there or not. Breathing into the front of the throat. Exhale and allow yourself to release that and come around to the back of the neck and the top of the spine. Awareness now to the top of the spine and the back of the neck. Perhaps there's a space between the surface that you're lying or sitting upon and the back of the neck. As you breathe with the body and notice focused awareness to the back of the neck. Sensation and awareness now drifting into the base of your skull. Noticing the base of your skull. Awareness, sensation coming up around the base of the skull, around to the back of the head. Awareness coming around to the top of the head and the crown as you continue to breathe with your body and notice and focus awareness. The crown of the head and sensation, awareness coming around the top of the head to settle into your forehead. And just be with your forehead. Notice focused awareness with your forehead. Sensation, awareness drifting from the forehead to the temples. And just be with your temples. Awareness of the temples, drifting in now to the eyes, the eye sockets, awareness drifting into the cheeks. Just be with your cheeks, your sinus cavities, awareness of the cheeks and the sinuses. And continuing to breathe with the body as you allow focused awareness to come to the nose. Notice the breath coming into the nose, perhaps might be cool. And as you exhale, might be a little warmer. Be with your nose, focused awareness on the nose. Sensation drifting from the nose to your upper lip and lower lips, tongue, inside of the mouth, Back of the throat. Perhaps you may want to swallow and notice the back of the throat. Teeth. And tongue. Lips. Awareness drifting into the chin. Just notice your chin. Be with your chin. Awareness floating from the chin all along the jawline up to your ears. Notice your ears and jaw, and just breathe now with the entire skull and face and head. Breathing with the body, focused awareness on the entire head and skull. Breathing. And with all those previous awarenesses now, toes, bottoms of your feet, tops of your feet, ankles, awareness of the calves, the knees, awareness of your thighs, drifting into the hips, pelvic region, buttocks, awareness into your low back, drifting into the middle of your back, upper back, and backs of shoulders. As you breathe with the body, awareness now to your lower belly as it rises and falls, drifting into the stomach and rib cage as you move into your breasts and your chest, up into your collarbone. Awareness of the entire torso as you breathe with the body. Awareness now being felt in your fingers, both hands, upper part of your hands, lower inside of your hands, palms of the hands. Awareness drifting into the wrists. Sensation awareness drifting up into the lower arms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders, fronts of the shoulders, throat, back of the neck, top of the spine. Awareness drifting into the base of the skull, up around the back of the head and skull to the crown, the top of the head. Awareness sensation drifting over around the top of the head to the forehead, temples, eyes, cheeks, sinuses, nose, upper lip, lower lip, mouth, tongue, teeth, back of the throat, chin, jaw, all the way up to your ears, your entire head and neck as you breathe with the body. Softening, relaxing, allowing sensation and awareness to be felt in the entire body. As you breathe in, as if there's an opening at the top of your head, like the blowhole of a whale. Breathe in through the tops of your head, inhaling in, allowing the breath to leave through the bottoms of your feet. Inhaling in through the top of your head. And sensation and breath traveling all the way down through your body and releasing through the bottom of your feet. This time inhaling from the bottom of your feet, right from the earth, inhaling through the bottom of the feet. Sensation and awareness traveling all the way up and exhaling out through the top of your head. Inhaling through the top of the head. Traveling down and exhaling through the bottom of your feet. One more time. Draw the breath in from the bottom of your feet. Traveling all the way through your body and exhaling through the top of your head. As you release any remaining tension. And notice. And release. And relax. Into the body scan. Perhaps you notice you feel a little different than you did when you started. No judgments, no expectations. Just awareness of the body. Beginning to breathe a little more deeply. Allow the breath to become deeper. Perhaps stretching just a little bit, wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, making any little micro movements that your body tells you that it needs. As you draw your awareness, knowing you can always come back to this peaceful place, awareness away from the body now, just gently becoming a little more aware of your surroundings. As you breathe a little more deeply, and again, just stretching and making any little micro movements your body tells you that it needs right now. And whenever you're ready, slowly, 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 open your eyes, taking your time to get adjusted to the light. And again, just noticing without judgment, perhaps, if anything has changed, or maybe it hasn't. It just gives us more information and might create some deeper relaxation in the body. And whenever you're ready, with open eyes, you can move on with the rest of your day.